y'all, it's Paige, and I just ate so much pineapple and I am now drinking my favorite tea, and I am more than ready to make a kick butt video filled with self-assurance and self-love. Well, first things first, Happy New Year! In all honesty, I don't really remember any of the goals I set for 2016. I don't think I had any. 2016 was a year filled with so many highs and so many lows, and I feel as if that was the same for a lot of people. I don't know what it was about it, but the vibe this year just wasn't the best at all times. But personally, it wasn't a completely horrible year. I was blessed with the opportunity to go to Greece in June, and I had such a splendid time. Oh my goodness. Sometimes I'll be like scrolling through Twitter and I'll see a picture of Santorini or a different part of Greece, and I'm just like, but because of the German exchange that I participated in this fall, I am able to go to Germany in June, and oh my goodness, you guys, like, you have no idea how happy my heart is. My German exchange student is named Lily, and she is my best friend, and I am just counting down the days until I get to go and see her once again. And one of the last highlights of my year was definitely being able to play Annie and our school musical. We just moved into a new school, so the theater is absolutely marvelous, you guys. It's crazy, it's huge. We have this gigantic fly loft. There's billions of lights. Oh my goodness, there's so many. And for me to be able to play the lead role this year in our first musical at the new school was just like, it was so great! It was so fantastic! Ooh, another highlight. JK, there was another highlight of 2016. 2016 was the year I went vegan. I went vegetarian in 2015, and I finally got around to educating myself more and more throughout 2016, and that was the best decision I have ever made. Moving back kind of into the focus I wanted to be on this video, I should have known I was gonna get sidetracked. I suck at staying on task. I stutter too. Gosh dang it. I don't really know what I was expecting, but for some reason when the clock struck midnight, I was hoping my life was gonna go from this complete inorganized mess to someone who was just like on top of their game. And I just thought New Year's was gonna kind of be like this poof, wow, congrats, you're not a mess anymore. Happy New Year. Yeah. No. At one point in my day, I decided just to sit down and like think to myself and evaluate my life in a way, and I thought of a really nice positive little affirmation, and I told myself that change isn't going to happen instantly, and this is something that I've always known, but it's something that I was expecting at the time, and every single day I am changing for the better, and eventually my life will be on track. I feel as if once we get a goal in our head, we're expecting to reach it as soon as we can, but we have to realize that there are so many obstacles that we're going to overcome throughout that whole entire time period. It's really hard just to have a smooth sailing path in life. Every single time something's thrown at you, it's not to harm you, even though sometimes it is a really sucky thing that we wish wasn't thrown at us. No matter what it is, you always grow from it. It's so difficult to look at it in that perspective, and that's still something I'm struggling with, but it's something I'm trying to better myself at. If I could summarize in one statement what I've learned from anything and everything that was thrown at me in 2016, it would go kind of like this. I'm a mess, but in all honesty, I'm okay with it. I'm constantly making jokes about how I'm such a mess and why am I like this, but I'm learning to love it. There are a few cons when it comes to it, like my time management is really bad. It's so bad, I hate it more than anything. But in 2017, I am going to try to keep a daily planner. I ordered one off Etsy that has a outline that I completely adore. Like, it's literally everything I need and more on one sheet, and I have never found a planner that will work better for me, so I'm really excited for that to arrive, and I hope that it does benefit me. Sorry, that was a little off track, but like I was saying, there are some cons to my messy life, but I know what they are, and I know what I need to focus on, and that's exactly what I'm going to be doing this year. On top of me working on that, there are a few other things I want to accomplish this year. I do want to start taking more photos again. I haven't been an active photo taker since like 2014, I think. I don't know, after my Instagram and YouTube kind of declined back then, I was just, I was heartbroken about it, you know? I was really devastated that everything happened the way it did, and I kind of gave up on it. To make myself feel better, I was like, oh, well, I'm gonna live in the moment instead. And that is like a good thing, but there are some moments that I wish I would have captured, but I was just like too camera shy, and I guess I just felt foolish holding my phone up for some reason. But I do want to start taking more photos with my friends and of my friends and everything that makes me happy, and I'm hoping that it happens. I'm gonna do it. Another thing is to love myself and my body more and more. Self-love is something I have definitely been practicing more and more, but I didn't really get to where I wanted to be in 2016. I have a long ways to go with it, and I do quite struggle a lot, but one thing that I'm going to be doing this month is I'm going to try to go the whole entire month without makeup. I wear makeup because I just like the way I look with makeup more, and I have a better day if I feel better about myself, and it's just, I don't know, it's fun to put on. I really do enjoy makeup, but I think it's gone to the point where I just absolutely despise my face without it, and I always make jokes about how I look like a child, but it's gone to the point where like it actually does make me feel a little icky on the inside when I see myself without makeup. I'm not trying to get like self-degrading or anything, like I'm trying to work on self-love, and that is why I'm going to try going without makeup for a while, just so I can realize that my face is perfectly fine without makeup. And although makeup definitely does enhance my features and it makes me feel good, I should feel good without it as well. I'm grateful for my face and I'm grateful for my body, and that is something that I want to feel every single day. And the last thing is kind of what I said earlier about time management. I want to include the people I love more in my life. I don't really make time for friends or family whatsoever, and a lot of it is just kind of me focusing on me. I set too many goals for myself and I don't really quite know which ones to focus on ever, and so it's just this inorganized mess of goals and what task do I do today and what should I do to better myself today, and I'm constantly just like filling up my time doing all these things and I'm not really making any accomplishments. It's really nice to have people around. I feel like they offer a lot of moral support and they're always there to motivate you, and I think that will benefit me a lot when it comes to trying to achieve my goals. Plus, I love being around all of them, so like why not incorporate them into my life more? But it's just so hard when I have all these things to do and I don't even know where to start. So here's to a new year and accomplishing everything that we want to. Please don't be so hard on yourself this year when it comes to your goals. Understand that you are doing the best you can and you are doing a freaking awesome job at it. With that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all and I will see you in my next video. See you.
All my friends are wasted.